Maya Hawke's surprise Valentine's Day wedding, and why it actually makes perfect sense. So here's something nobody saw coming. On Valentine's Day 2026, while the world was busy posting roses and overpriced dinner dates, Maya Hawke quietly got married. No massive PR rollout. No exclusive wedding deal teased for weeks. No dramatic engagement spectacle. Just a surprise ceremony in New York City. Intimate, intentional, and deeply personal, with indie musician. And, honestly, the way they did it says more about who they are than any glossy headline ever could. Let's break this down. The Valentine's Day move wasn't random. It was strategic. First, the date. Valentine's Day weddings can easily feel cliché. Predictable. A little too on the nose. But in this case, it feels almost rebellious. Because while the world commodifies romance every February 14th, they turned it into something deeply private. They didn't perform love for social media. They anchored it in meaning. That contrast matters. Maya has grown up inside Hollywood spectacle. Her parents are Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, two globally recognized stars whose relationship once played out under intense public scrutiny. She has seen what fame does to intimacy. So instead of replicating that, she flipped the script. Small ceremony. Close friends. Family-centered. Minimal chaos. That's not accidental. That's learned wisdom. The family optics were powerful. Ethan walking her down the aisle wasn't just a sweet detail. It was symbolic. Divorced parents. Public breakup history. Years of tabloid noise. And yet here they were, united and present. That's maturity. It sends a subtle message. Stability wins. Growth wins. In an industry where fractured family dynamics often fuel drama headlines, this felt grounded. Healthy. Quietly strong. And that emotional steadiness likely matters to Maya more than aesthetics ever could. Stranger Things reunion, but look closer. Several of her co-stars from Stranger Things attended. On the surface, that's just a cute cast reunion. But think deeper. She joined that show in 2019. It changed her career trajectory. It expanded her global recognition. It transformed her from famous parent's daughter into a distinct cultural presence. Inviting that circle to such a personal event signals something important. She doesn't compartmentalize her life into career and real. She integrates it. That's rare in celebrity culture, where many actors isolate their personal world from professional spaces. The love story wasn't loud, it was built. Now let's talk about the relationship itself. Maya and Christian didn't build their connection through red carpets or paparazzi choreography. They built it through music. Christian contributed to her albums, including Moss and Chaos Angel. They collaborated creatively before becoming romantically involved. And here's why that matters. Creative partnerships are pressure cookers. They either expose incompatibility fast or forge deep respect. 4 years of friendship before romance tells you something. This wasn't impulsive chemistry. It was layered trust. In a world of rapid celebrity engagements that burn out within months, that foundation is serious infrastructure. The fashion wasn't just fashion. Let's examine the style choices. Classic white gown. Traditional veil. Oversized feathery winter coat. That coat is interesting. It wasn't flashy couture screaming for attention. It was seasonal. Practical. Slightly theatrical, but not ostentatious. Christian wore a black and white tuxedo with a boutonniere, timeless, restrained. The overall aesthetic communicated this. We care about elegance, not spectacle. That's branding without screaming for headlines. Why this wedding feels different from other celebrity weddings. Most celebrity weddings operate on one of 3 models. Monetized exclusivity, magazine deals, staged reveals. Viral overproduction, destination extravaganza. Influencer energy. Hyper-secretive ceremony followed by strategic image drops. This wedding feels like a 4th category. Authentic, but not performative. There were photos. There was coverage. But the energy wasn't curated for mass consumption. And that distinction is important. Because Maya's career is at a point where she could have leveraged this into a brand amplification moment. Instead, she chose understatement. That suggests long-term thinking. The industry context. Timing is everything. Let's zoom out. Maya's career has matured significantly since joining Stranger Things. She has established credibility in indie film and music. She's no longer emerging, she's stabilizing. Marrying at this phase makes sense. It's not the young star in early hype wave moment where marriage could destabilize public image or market positioning. It's post-establishment. That timing reduces career risk. And Christian? He's indie. Low drama. Artist first. Not tabloid fuel. That pairing lowers volatility. Strategically, this is a low-noise union in a high-noise industry. What this says about celebrity culture right now. Here's the broader insight. We're in a cultural moment where audiences are fatigued by hyper-curated celebrity life. People crave groundedness. They respond to quiet confidence, family unity, long-term partnerships, artistic collaboration. This wedding hits all those notes, which means the surprise element isn't just romantic, it's culturally aligned. The bigger question, is this the new Hollywood model? Think about the shift happening among younger Hollywood figures. Less chaos, less spectacle, more privacy, more integration of art and life. Maya fits that mold. She's not chasing scandal relevance. She's building legacy relevance. And that's a smarter game. Because scandals spike attention. Stability compounds it. Final thoughts. This wasn't just a celebrity wedding. It was a quiet declaration. A statement that love doesn't need amplification to be real. That fame doesn't require performance in every personal milestone. That you can grow up inside Hollywood and still choose intimacy over spectacle. Maya Hawke and Christian Lee Hutson didn't just get married. They demonstrated control. Control over narrative. Control over exposure. Control over timing. And in an industry addicted to attention, control is power. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into celebrity moves that actually mean something, not just gossip recaps, make sure to subscribe. Because the real story is never just the headline. It's the strategy behind it.